Hi, this is Mr. Anderson, school counselor at Excelsior Academy. Thanks for joining me today. I want to spend some time talking to you today about resilience, which is a person's ability to bounce back in the face of adversity or challenges or difficulties. And it's just such a valuable thing that will benefit all of the students at Excelsior. And it's just something that benefits all people in general. Just building resilience and having those skills in place. And so I want to just share a quick story about myself and then a really great resource that I thought had some great ideas about building resilience. When I was younger, I was into scouting and I spent a lot of time outside of school doing scouting. I did merit badges and I went to all the camps. And when I was about 13, I was ready to complete the final step in scouting, which is the rank of Eagle Scout. I just needed to do the Eagle Scout project. And the Eagle Scout project is a community project that's organized by the Eagle Scout candidate. That was me. And I got a lead that there were some Eagle Scout projects available at a nature reserve where I grew up called the Living Desert. And all I had to do was just make a phone call and contact the manager, whose name was Mr. Crow. And I don't know why, but I was just absolutely terrified to contact Mr. Crow. And I agonized about it and I just procrastinated and put it off for days and days. And I just did not want to make that call. And it was just a big challenge for me. My mom recognized that I was struggling with it and let me know that it is my responsibility to contact Mr. Crow. But she did help me understand some things about how to make that call and kind of walked me through it so that I felt more comfortable with it. Well, after lots of encouragement, I picked up the phone and I made that call. And to my surprise, Mr. Crow was really easy to talk to and he helped me get things started. And I just felt so relieved that I had overcome that challenge. And it really benefited me in all my future communications with people and learning how to interact with people. And so I do look back at that and I found that I did learn resilience by not giving up and really sticking it out until I was able to overcome that especially difficult situation for me. And so that again, that's what resilience is all about. And so I want to again today focus on some ways that young people, students, children can build resilience. And I found this fantastic article through American Psychological Association through APA that had some great steps. I'll link that in the summary that I provide on this website. But I just wanted to go through those because, again, I found a lot of value in it. So there's 10 steps, and the first of the steps says, talks about the importance of making connections. Young people need to make connections. This is a great way to build resilience because what it does is it provides a support system. So that means them talking with friends, with adults, with teachers, with parents. This is a great way to build resilience because we all need a support system, and sometimes it's hard to do things alone. So making connections is just so vital. Encourage your children to help other people. Helping other people is a great way for kids who feel powerless to feel empowered. And it really helps them build a lot of confidence inside. And so, kids that are struggling resilience, again, find that ability to be resilient when they are giving of their time or their service to other people. Maintaining a daily routine. Kids are always do really well with structure, and it's important to provide a good balanced routine that they can get used to. That really helps a lot with resilience because kids do not thrive in chaos. They just really crave having that structure. And so that's where a daily routine that makes time for school, for play, for rest, all those things are just vital. And so that's the importance of the daily routine. Teach the power of taking breaks. Sometimes, kids just like us, we forget that kids are just like us. We need to take a step back sometimes and take a break. And that really helps to reset, sometimes tackle a problem in a different way. And so, being able to take a break is just valuable time. And that's okay. Some, I think, have a hard time slowing down, but again, teaching them to take those times for breaks and use some creativity or some relaxation to help them reset and then get started again on what they're working on. Self-care. Um, we talk a lot about self-care as adults, but it is essential for children too. Taking good care of yourself, and that means taking time to eat well, get enough sleep. Like we talked about the last one, having some time for enjoyment and play is a great way to be resilient because you're creating more balance in life. Set and move towards goals. Kids are more resilient when they have goals that they are working towards. Sometimes they do better with smaller goals that lead to a larger goal. And so breaking it down into smaller, more achievable steps can be a great way to help them understand goal setting and working towards goals. But again, having those goals in place is a great way for them to build resilience. Nurture a positive self-view. Help children focus on past successes. I think sometimes they get caught up in feeling like they can't do things. And so just, again, helping them feel positive that they are able to achieve things and that they can see past those failures and build on them. So that, again, they're building that confidence and that positive self-view that they need to succeed. Keep things in perspective. I think that sometimes life challenges can be overwhelming for young people. And so helping them see a bigger picture, right? Like what's coming down, in the future really helps. Just being able to see that there are good things on the horizon, things that they're working towards, is really great. And that really the challenges and the difficulties are temporary. And so you face those, you work past them, and then you move forward. Those are not permanent things, but lots of small challenges that they can work through. Embrace self-discovery. I think with our challenges, and it's important for kids to understand this, is that we learn a lot about ourselves when we meet those challenges, when we meet those obstacles, and that we're able to overcome them. We learn things about ourselves that we didn't know before. Like myself, I was worried that I wasn't able to communicate with adults, and then I found out, hey, actually I can do this. So self-discovery, very important. And then last but not least, accept and adapt to change. Life is always changing. It's an ever-changing thing. And so to help children to understand that and to learn to adapt to it is so important. And, teach kids that they are able to adapt, and they've been able to adapt. Every year they start a new class or a new teacher, and they are able to do it. So encourage that in them, and that's a great way for them to continue to build that resilience that they need. Have those conversations with kids about each of these steps, and again help them understand those things. Thank you for spending some time with me today. Again, I'll link the article that I found this great information on in a summary. And again, work with your children, work with students on building resilience, because again, it's a life skill. It's something they can take with them forever, and they can continue to employ even to adulthood. Thanks for spending this time with me today. I appreciate it. Again, resilience is so important. Let's work together to build that, foster that in each Excelsior student. Thank you very much.